Hi there, Prairie Plant Girl here. I was out in the garden and I see that I finally have tomatoes that are ripe, so I'm so excited. I've been eating the little tiny Tims and the cherry tomatoes and a few of the little pear tomatoes for a while, but the Manitobas, the Romas are finally starting to ripen. So I thought I'd bring you along to have a look at that first harvest. So let's have a look at those tomatoes. Look at that. Those are my Manitoba tomatoes. You might remember I seeded them out. Planted the seeds up back, I think would have been the end of March, early April. And had them out in the garden now for several months, and I was starting to feel like they were never going to ripen. They've just been hanging thick, and we've had just terrible up and down weather. Like, we were over 40 degrees Celsius a couple days ago. Then 2 days later, we were down. We didn't even get to 20. Today, I think we're supposed to get a high of around 32 or something. So it's just up and down. Nighttime temps getting down like around 5-6 degrees. And then next time it'll be up around 15. Just crazy weather this year. And I was thinking that it might just be too much for my tomatoes. But finally, they've started to ripen. So I'm going to get these off the plant here so I can enjoy them finally. Look at that. That is a nice, big, healthy tomato. After that hail this spring and the way those plants looked, I don't know if you've seen that video, but it was looking pretty sad here this spring, but they bounced back. This one is just, I've never had a tomato with so much interesting protrusions. I've had a few peppers like this year too. I don't know what it is that I'm doing, but I'm not sure. But we'll cut that out. I'm sure it'll still be delicious, but it's an interesting little nose he's grown there. A few more aren't quite ready. That's the Manitobas there. I'll let you have a look in there. So you can see there's a couple more. I could take them. They would ripen by tomorrow, but I'd rather have them ripen on the vine. Let's see. So there's some. They're just starting to get that blush. So if we can get the warm weather and the sunshine to stick around, maybe I'll get some more there soon. And you can see my cherries. Like, I've just been nibbling off of those for at least a week, maybe 2 weeks now already. And here's my Romas. Hanging thick, but there's some there I think that are going to be ready. And that plant there is just, I don't know if you can see just how loaded down it is. So here the Romas are just, they're looking great here. I've got some. Let's see, is it a whole vine? Can I just? So there. Check that out. I guess there was one green one on there. I couldn't see them, but let's see those. Look pretty nice. Those will be delicious. A couple more here that are almost ready, and of course lots more hanging, so lots of nice Romas there. So, still have, there's the pear tomatoes, and just every once in a while I get a nice little ripe one coming, but I don't see any ready right now. And here's I think they were called black Krim. And they're growing a lot of vine. There's actually one here that just refuses to be tied up. But you can see it's actually loaded with fruit. Just every time I try and string it up, it comes back down. I don't know if you can see, it's pretty shadowy in here, but there's lots hanging in there. So when I see a little bit of a blush start on that one, so looks like they're coming. And the chocolate sprinkles, they're kind of tough to see, but lots of these little tiny guys here, so hopefully they start to ripen up soon. But those last three there are the ones that I grabbed from the garden center at the end of the season. So they might be a little bit behind because they needed some TLC when I got them. I'm going to grab these little tiny Tims here. They're so yummy. And they even work. I sliced them up the other day, and because this is all I had was these little tiny Tims, so I sliced them up the other day and I had them on a bagel. Quite delicious, whether you're just popping them in your mouth or mixing them into a salad or a sandwich. So that's my tomato haul for the day. And as you can see, there is lots more there. And I even have those couple of pots up on the deck with the lettuce in them. So I'm definitely going to be getting my share of tomatoes, and I'm sure my neighbors will be getting a few out of here too. In fact, I've already shared a few of the little cherry tomatoes, but I just thought you might want to see what's happening here, my Zone 3 garden, and get a nice harvest. Got at least a good month left that I should be able to get fruit off of, though the way the weather's been, I'm not going to guarantee that, but thanks for coming along, and if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button so you can keep coming back and seeing what I'm doing in my garden. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.